Welcome to the Middle Georgia Kitchen. My name is Rob, and I'm your host today. This is the first in a series of how-to cooking videos designed to keep it simple and make it easy. Today it's all about buttermilk biscuits made from scratch. Retired English professor Dr. Mary Wilder is going to walk you through her technique for making and baking light, fluffy, delicious buttermilk biscuits. Welcome, Dr. Mary. Good morning, Dr. Mary. Thank you so much for showing us your biscuit technique.
I'm happy to do so, and I hope that it will encourage others to make biscuits the way I make biscuits.
So tell us, please, what's your first step? I see an oven behind you. Do you have a first step?
425 is what I cook my biscuits on, and on the top rack. It's about 2 or 3 down in terms of the ledges in the oven. So you don't want it at the bottom, you want it near the top.
This is on a bake setting in the oven, is that right?
Yes, absolutely. 425.
Okay. So tell us about your tools.
Alright, I have a favorite fork. I don't do hands until a little later, and I'll show you how to do that. But the main thing is, this is one of the major things you will need, or you should want. I know you have a cookie pan, that's fine, but this iron skillet with no sides is a wonderful instrument. Crisco is what I use, and also I use white lily flour, self-rising. Self-rising is enough when you're doing your biscuits. And then I do the best, the whole buttermilk. Finally, you will notice that I have a wooden bowl here, which is called a dough board, and it is oval. With the way I do biscuits, I need the space. I cannot do it in a round bowl. Now, if you don't have a wooden bowl, as long as you have a oblong bowl, then you'll be fine. But this is a very important part of what I do. I've used this bowl, I guess, for 30 years. And if you have a glass one, that's okay. You can work with glass, but you want it oval. Now, I'm going to put in some flour. Alright, there we go. Alright. That over there. Okay, now we want to fluff this up and get some air in it and get it soft, which it is. White lily is soft. And of course, you want to have your hands very clean before you start your process. Now, let's get started. Now, alright, I call that a wad. It's what, about 1/4 maybe cup? I don't know, but that's what I'm doing. Now, I'm going to do that again, about like that, a bigger one. And that's going to be it for the number of biscuits that I want there. Do you see? So what is that, about 1/2 cup, maybe? Probably. Alright, then pour, cut, pour, and I'm going to do this off the fork, and I'm going to mash around. I'll let the flour come in naturally at this point. Put in a little more flour, a little more buttermilk. Just move the Crisco around. Let the flour, there it goes. Now, until I can get it to a point where I'm going to pick it up. Now, I don't need much, but I need until I feel it. And when I start feeling it, I'm going to let you know what it is I'm feeling, and when I know I can begin to do. I do not roll it out, which you will see.
So you're hand adding some flour.
Now, put down this instant. Put a little flour on my hands. And then we'll start turning. Start turning. It's getting more flour as we move here. Not kneading hard, just kneading a little to get it to a point. Alright, I'm almost there. How much time was that, Rob?
That's only about 2.5 minutes.
Okay, I'm ready now.
And how does it feel?
Now, it's soft, and I don't feel any of the milk at all. And now, I'm going to start this. Pick it up, and that's what it looks like, right there. Now, I'm going to pinch it off. I'm going to roll it in my hand. I'm going to mash it down. And guess what we have here? This is called a cat's eye biscuit. And here's how I do it again. Roll it. Mash it down. Turn it over. That's your cat eye biscuit. Right there. Now, while I'm finishing this off, let me tell you what. Right before the browning is done, I pull it out, pull the tray out of the oven, and I spread a little butter on the top, and then I put them back in and let them finish browning. And put them back. There we go. Now that's kind of neat. That worked out fine. And there you have my biscuits. It's all over. It's done.
So tell us what you're doing, Dr. Wilder.
Alright, I'm taking them out. They're almost done. I want them a little browner, but I'm going to put my butter on here right now, as the little lady told me to do.
How long have they been baking, do you think?
15 minutes.
At what temperature?
425. We will go back in for another few minutes, and we're done. Alright, here they are. Perfect. Perfect. Now, I need to show you. Where's my thing here? Here we go. Alright. Take this out carefully. Because it's hot. Alright. Let's see. Let me see if I can mess with this a little bit. Show you how fluffy they are. There we go. How's that? Good?
Delicious.
And then you have to put pieces, if you're going to be southern, figs or jelly or whatever you want. But it's wonderful. It is really wonderful. And I'm going to put some on here. There. These beautiful peaches. There we go. And there we have it. Next time we get together, I like to show you how to make a real chocolate